Hello. I am
Hello.
recording, aren't I? I am recording.
I don't
Yes,
fucking know.
we're doing this again. If memory
Hooray.
serves, last time we managed to open up the thing to get into the boss fight. So,
Maybe. I'm not sure. Kill him. Kill him.
uh, um,
Would you like a topic?
why ever the hell not?
Well, there's probably all sorts of reasons why not, but it's all good. I, as you know, last year, because it
Oh,
is last year now,
yeah.
started a personal quest.
Yes, you did.
I did. Can you remember what this personal quest was?
You were going to play video games.
Yes, I was going to play as many of my video games as I possibly could.
Yeah.
That is, I'm trying to get through them. This is an ongoing quest,
Yes.
but as part of this, I've been tracking it.
Yeah.
I love tracking these things,
Yeah.
and I've got a. You can't see it, but it's an A3 pad, writing pad,
Yeah.
probably for art, really. But I've got a blank page, and then I've got a calendar printout
Yeah.
of all the games that I've finished on the day that I finished them
Huh.
for each of the months from June through until December.
Right.
And I'm going to have a yearly write up at the end of it, and then I'm going to move on to 2026 once I've done that. But this does mean that I've got some stats, Ben.
Oh, joy.
A joy.
This is not F1
I'm going to
stats.
ask you. No. It's no Formula One related stuff because, as far as I'm concerned, you can't finish any of the Formula One games that I've got because you'd finish the season and then the new season would start, right?
I suppose.
So you can't really finish the game. I mean, you can do the story mode, I suppose, but they're so short. It's like 8 races or something. It's not. It doesn't really count to me. But anyway, I'm going to ask you for three different numbers, and they don't necessarily have to correlate. They will mathematically, but I'm going to ask you for three different numbers. But I want you to give the answer that you think is most appropriate for each of those, and we'll see if you're close on any of them.
Okay.
So, the first number, I want to know how many games you think I finished from the 1st of June to the 31st of December 2025.
Okay. Well, I'd say a game a week, at least.
Okay.
So June, July, August, September. That's 4 months. 1st of September, did you say? Or 31st?
I said 31st of December.
Okay.
So it's June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 7 months.
Okay. I think you finished 20.
Do you think I finished 20 games?
No more than that. There's a noise, and I think it might be somebody knocking on the wall. That's annoying. Anyway, more than that. 36.
You think 36 games?
Don't say it like that, yes.
Okay. I'm writing it down so we can do the comparison. How many games do you think were added to my library in the same period of time? So that's games
40.
that I've bought,
48.
games that I get. You think 48?
Yeah.
So mathematically, you would say that you think that the movement, therefore, the progress I've made, I'd have gone backwards by 12.
I do think it would be backward progress.
Okay, so you think I'm down? I'm up. I've got 12 more games to play than I had when I started.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you are horribly wrong on all counts.
Oh.
In fact, mathematically, you're closest on movement,
Yeah.
but it might be the added actually. But I finished 110 games.
Gosh.
I finished 28 in September alone because of them being quite short games. I blasted through as many as I could. So you were quite out on that one. I added 81, which means I have a total movement of 29 towards progress.
Well done.
Thank you. It doesn't help, of course, that I have the Humble Bundle thing that gives me 8 games a month. On average, sometimes it's 9, sometimes it's 7, depends what I've got. The next one, the January one, already got one of the games. So that's helping me because I can A, give it to someone else, but also, yeah, it's one less game to add to the list. But yeah, I made actual progress of 29 games
Well done.
over the course of a. And again, when you take into account the fact that I effectively add 8 a month if I don't buy anything.
Oh, where'd he go?
I need to do 8 a month just to make progress. So I'm quite pleased with myself. I wish it was better progress, but I bought a lot of games in June.
Well, it's progress anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, progress is progress. And this year, when we got the full year stats, who knows what could happen? Yeah, I bought 22 games in June, which did not help. It's the only month where I bought more than I finished. But it was also the first month I was getting into the swing of it. And every other month I made real good progress. So I'm quite pleased with myself.
Oh.
It's not something to be proud of in the grand scheme of things, but I am anyway.
Well, it's something, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that would be a nice little end of year summary for me. And it'll be nice to see what happens next year, or this year, sorry, in terms of the progress that I make and, you know.
Well, it's a little something to keep you going, isn't it, really?
Yeah, there's a reason to do it.
Fucking die, Jafar.
And I've got a lot of games. Again, last time I checked, I was in the top 1% in the bloody planet for game ownership on Steam. So
That's saying a lot because there are an awful lot of nerds out there.
they really are. But I think the disparity between like top 1% and top 10% is actually quite high. So like, I think realistically, like I'm in the same band as the people who've got 5,000 games, but not necessarily the same band as people who've only got like 100 games less than me.
I've almost got him.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
yeah. Have you got any end of 2025 progress things that you were tracking that you want to share?
My video, I made a good bit of progress on it, but I'm chipping away and I'm getting a bit annoyed because, oh, fuck off. I got another comment wondering where I was.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm getting through it. It's not... The topic hasn't captured my interest as as keenly as some of the others I've done.
Yeah, that'll happen though sometimes, won't it?
But, yeah, it's not one of the better ones, I don't think. And there's enough to it. But, you know, last year was a lot, so...
Fair enough. I got all our shorts made and the highlights sorted
I can't skip.
Baldur's Gate. For Baldur's Gate, as at where we're up to before we recorded tonight. So that you know, that's helpful.
Yeah.
I can actually have it all sorted once we're finished at this rate, because I've got time to edit after you upload it, and then I can crack on and happy days.
Yeah.
It'll be good. I don't know what the hell I'm going to make longer videos out of after that. I'll have to find another game that we've got a lot of stuff for.
Yeah, you can just go through the backlog, can't you, and find one that you could do Hitman.
Well, Hitman was probably on the list, to be honest with you, but a lot of it will be me saying, "Oh my god, what are you doing that for? Just shoot him! Oh my god, just shoot him! Oh my god, just shoot him!"
You've no fucking flair, have you?
Look, I like to just get the job done. Okay, it's not like making love, you know, where you take your time.
Killing people is a lot like making love.
Not in my book.
It is in mine.
Who do you think I am? On a top. Not a fan of my Bond reference.
Yes. Would you like another topic?
Yeah, if you want.
Did you hear Donald Trump might have murdered a baby? Okay, he didn't, but he might have been there when a baby was murdered.
No, I hadn't heard that.
Well, this is something that came out in the Epstein stuff, I think.
Oh, okay.
There was an allegation made against Donald Trump by someone who claimed that she was raped by him when she was young, and she was, well, underage, and she was pregnant with her uncle's baby or something.
Jesus.
And it was killed or drowned in a river, and Trump was there and witnessed it.
Fucking hell.
Pretty fucking dark shit, if true. They just sort of remind me, I remember when the whole Jimmy Savile stuff came out, I think there was an allegation that he had killed a kid. They're all killing kids.
Well, it's not just kids that are getting killed. Have you heard about the big issue in
Venezuela?
no, well, that's one of the topics, but I was going to say Minnesota.
Oh yeah, that's horrible. Jesus, that's fucking grim. We are running low on potions.
That sounds like a you problem.
It is the me problem.
Who's we? I'm fine.
Oh, I can't
We
even...
yeah, the Minnesota thing's fucking horrible. The
It's
ice
horrific.
person who, yeah, I have you seen any of the videos of it?
I don't dare. I can already tell it's one of those things I just don't really want to see.
You see, I've seen one video a lot because it's a video that the news outlets are working with, and it's now this is going to sound fucking horrible. It's not as bad as you would think from a visuals
In that you
standpoint.
don't
It's
see,
the indication of
yeah.
it. That's for
Yes.
you know you see some people you don't. It's not like you see blood splatter or anything. That would be fucking a terrible thing for it. But back when we were young, people were watching fucking execution videos on the internet as a mainstay of the fucking.
Yeah, it was the only way I
You
could
know.
get to sleep for about 3 years.
You know, I never ended up watching Osama getting executed, but I know a lot of our
Do you mean Saddam
I want to say
Hussein?
fellow students.
Not Osama.
You know, it's not.
I saw the
Yeah,
Charlie Kirk video.
I think I've seen a. I don't know if it's quite the same one. I think a lot of the news things stopped it before.
Well, I saw the close-up one where you saw fucking everything.
But no, it's not. It's not. It's not a good situation. It did make me wonder why they're not using "break the ice" as a motto for the anti-ice people.
Maybe they are, but that is a good one, and you think,
I think they should do.
yeah, it's the sort of thing you would think would be hashtagable. If they were using it, it'd be fucking everywhere. Break the ice.
I think they should use it if they're not. And I don't. You know, I'm not an American political activist,
No.
but. But I feel like they should use it. I'm not. They can have it. If they hear this, they can have it. Break the ice. Do it. I actually wrote it in my notes as hashtag break the ice.
Yeah,
well.
looks where's a hashtag.
Yeah. But yeah, Venezuela as well, which is fucking ridiculous. This is where they've technically speaking invaded a country, kidnapped the president and his wife. Now, we shouldn't laugh about this, but I did see, to me, an amusing video where they likened this to that bit in GTA 5 where Trevor kidnaps that bloke's wife.
Yeah.
It's like, no, of course I didn't get him. But I did steal his wife. And it's, you know... But this is what the fuck is going on in this fucking country. They seized two tankers yesterday, day before.
Brazenly about oil.
We helped them, apparently.
Yes, because there's nothing this country likes doing more than taking a big old load down the throat from America.
Yeah,
We love it.
Yeah. I don't think I understood from the emails that it was actually Trump who did the load taking.
Yes, quite. It's just... And Greenland as well. He's threatening to invade Greenland.
Yeah, and apparently... I mean, here's the thing, actually. I was saying... One of the lads was like, Jordan, would you die for Greenland? And I'm like, well, I feel more inclined to die for Greenland than I do to die for England these days. To be quite honest. You know, we've made our bed.
Yeah,
and we're going to have to lie.
We had our chance, we fucked it up. Right, I've killed him the first time.
This country hasn't represented me as a person for a long time now.
No, it's a shame, really. I mean, if it ever did represent you as a person.
Well, probably not. I don't feel like anyone in a position of authority has my interests at heart.
No.
Well, not specifically me, but me as what I represent. I don't think my demographic, and I don't look. I understand. I'm a white man, right? So technically speaking, they all apparently.
When will someone consider the interests
right?
of the lowly white man? Yeah. Well, Well, how about we give this a go, and then if we fail, I'll go and buy some more stuff. Well, actually, I can just do that now, can't I? Let's do that now. Because there is a guy selling shit. Yeah, I just wish there was someone who was both politically adept and also morally decent. And we haven't had one of them, I don't know, since Wilson.
Mm.
You know? The one who can actually play the game, do the job, and makes a difference and has an ounce of fucking vision and isn't purely about getting back into power next time.
Mm.
I mean, that's a consideration
I don't
for
think
all of
that's
them,
gonna-
but it's not, you know...
It's different, isn't it? Some of them. The whole point should be wanting to do the most good you can, so that you get in, not wanting to get in. Right?
Well,
That should be how you look at it.
well, that's long been the problem in America, because you're sort of hamstrung in your first term because you've got to consider re-election. And the gloves don't really come off until 4 years in, if you even get that. So if you're only a one-term president, you don't really get to do the things you want to do.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I mean, with the way their midterms work,
Yeah.
you could have the control, but then 2 years later lose it all.
It's just...
No, I don't.
No.
It's a bit of a. But that's not us saying that we think we should have longer terms or less accountability or any of that kind of shit. This is very much a. It's right that there's limitations on what they can
Yeah,
do, but it'd be nice if
absolutely.
they just fucking do something with what they can.
It's
do.
an issue with the people, not with the actual system. Because if
Yeah,
we
yeah.
were president and we found ourselves with a decent majority in the Senate, a working majority, something we could actually use, we would do something in those first 2 years. We wouldn't waste it by being like, oh, what are the voters thinking of it? I would go into it and say, right, I am here for 4 years. I can maybe do stuff for 2 of those. Let's make the most of this. I'm not taking anything for granted.
What will do the most? What will do the most good?
Yes.
What will help the most people?
Yeah, you only get one shot at being ahead of fucking state.
Sometimes two.
Sometimes 2.
Sometimes
maybe.
more. To be fair, I mean,
Yeah. Well, it depends. I mean, FDR was an exception because he was fucking amazing.
also war.
That's what we need. We need another FDR.
Right, crack out the polio.
So every 16th president has been fucking amazing. So the first one was Washington, and then the 16th was Lincoln, and then the 32nd was FDR. So if the pattern holds,
Okay.
the 48th is going to kick ass.
So that's the next one.
I think we're at, what, 46? So we got 2.
I don't know. I thought it was 47.
I don't know. Google it.
I thought it was 45 and 47.
I thought it was 40. Yeah, it might be.
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah.
What number president is Trump? Okay, yeah, he is the 47th president, but he
Okay.
was also 45th because
So the next one, God willing, it's not even like a superstition thing. It's just over that period of time, shit gets really bad, and you need a great person to come in and fix it. You know.
yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear about that fight?
Which one? The two boxers?
Well, the boxer and the YouTuber.
Yeah.
That was a bit of shade there. Bit of shade on.
Did you watch it?
I watched a specific part of it a few times actually, where Logan Paul
Yes.
was he was cornered, and Anthony Joshua was coming at him and raining down blow after blow, and there was fear in that man's eyes.
Yes, it really fucking was, wasn't there?
It's almost like
It was nice to see.
yeah, it's almost like you need more than just a fit bod and muscles to be a good boxer. You might actually need, training, and that somebody with that training knows how to use their body is actually going to be really good and will beat you. It's like, I remember when the whole when what's his face was fighting is it Logan Paul again, when he was fighting not Muhammad Ali, the other guy,
Mike Tyson?
Yeah. There was a video showing their training regimes. And I know Tyson threw that fight. But somebody pointed out, watching it, it's like Logan Paul, the way he moved, he was giving away what he was going to do. So a talented fighter could read that very easily and anticipate where the punches were coming from and what his weak side was going to be or whatever. It's, you know, it's that sort of training and experience that you don't have when you're a YouTuber who thinks they can do anything because they're a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. I don't think I could beat up a boxer.
I think I could probably beat some of them up, but not necessarily people like Anthony fucking Joshua.
I could probably take Muhammad Ali now. Probably. And even then it's Muhammad Ali. Yes, he's been dead for a while. And even then I'm not entirely sure because it was fucking Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
He was one of the greatest athletes of our time.
God. No, I actually put a bet on it.
Who'd you bet on?
I bet on Anthony Joshua,
Oh,
but
good.
I bet on him to win in the third round because it was the only way I was actually going to make any money out of it. Well, no, I was going to make money if I bet on him to win, but it was going to be like 10 pence or something. So I don't do stupid bets. I put like a fiver on, right? Because I don't want to get into a habit of thinking, oh, this is a dead cert, I'm going to do this and make lots of money off it, and then end up fucking it up. But yeah, I put a bet on him winning in the third round, and he won in the sixth. So
you lost the house.
You know, yeah, that's it. Simple as that.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'd have actually won more money if I bet on the sixth as well.
Whoop. Whoop. Ah. Huh. You got many more topics?
I've got one.
Go on then.
Well, it was the end of an era.
Okay.
Specifically, the MTV era.
Oh yes, I did hear about this. It was the fitting end, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was the hang on. The MTV shut down the UK and Europe music channels.
Yeah. And it ended the way it started, didn't it?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because there was, I'm pretty sure that the first song performed on, first video on MTV Europe was Dire Straits.
Okay.
No, I don't want fucking... Yes, it was Money for Nothing by Dire Straits.
Yeah, Money for Nothing.
But in the first...
Kicks for free.
The first video on the normal MTV over in America was Video Killed the Radio Star.
Yes.
But that's what they ended it with.
Yes.
But yeah, it's fitting. It's one of my. I really like the video too. Again, it shows just how far we've come in graphics. Have you seen the Money for Nothing video?
Yeah.
It's fucking awful visually, but you know.
Oh. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna beat this fucking lamp thing. Oh.
Did you ever watch MTV?
No, I didn't. But I do think it's It is sad in a way, and you're right. It is the end of an era because MTV has famously moved rather far away from music videos and embraced reality TV.
Yes, which is in some ways amusing, because obviously there was the "Video Killed a Radio Star" song, which
Yeah.
is accurate. You know, you don't really get radio stars these days. You don't get you get the odd one, but they're not. It's more that they end up doing other stuff, and that's what gets them proper famous, isn't it?
I
You
mean,
know.
DJs are still. It's. I don't know nearly
Some of this,
enough
they're not
about.
necessarily recognisable, are they? Because you know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, back in 2009, there was an album by Robbie Williams called "Reality Killed a Video Star,"
Right.
and which is very apt because,
Yeah.
well, you
it
know,
did. Yeah.
reality TV killed fucking MTV.
Yeah. That sounds like such a pretentious title. Exactly what
Well,
I've come
reality
to
killed a video
expect
star.
from Robbie Williams. Yeah.
Okay, Jafar, back to your lamp.
Yeah. Yay.
Ooh, you did it.
Yeah. We saved the day. Or not.
Catfish was MTV, wasn't it?
Catfish was MTV, yeah.
I've seen a few of them,
Yeah, I've seen a
or
few.
maybe I just watched the movie one that they did, the very first one. I can't remember now.
The series is a lot better than the movie.
Well, I suppose
America's a
it's less
really
personal, isn't
fucked
it?
up place.
The world's a fucked up place. It's not just America. I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I know it's easy to see because at the moment they're the focus of
It is the Florida of
all
the
the-
world.
yeah. Which is funny because Florida's the Florida of the world,
Mm,
but like Florida's the Florida of the world.
yeah.
Oh, I did see a thing that says the only reason why we find out so much about Florida man does this is because of the way that how open their laws are on reporting about such things.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, those sort. People are fucking alligators all over the world, you know, and putting
Yeah.
baked beans
Well,
on their
not-
face and trying to rob banks because they think it makes them invisible or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, doesn't it? I thought it did.
No.
Oh, well, I might need to erase some CCTV in a true Hitman style.
Yeah.
I know what I'll do. I'll shoot it. That'll work.
Oh shit! It's a flying mini game. I forgot this thing existed entirely. Ah! This is where I fell. This I'm going to be annoyed. Oh,
Fair enough.
you couldn't just. Why do we need a flying mini game? Can we not just like?
Speaking of flying minigames, I,
Ah.
as you may have guessed from a thing I sent you during our sabbatical, I've been watching Red Dwarf.
Yes, you have.
Yes, I've almost actually finished the entire series. I've only got 2 seasons and a special left, but that's like 6-7 hours of footage. So it's not that much in the grand scheme of things when you consider I'm on season 12 now. I think it is season 11, season 12. So yeah, I've been making good progress, and I can't help but think that it went from being a show that looked good and was funny, like because it was 80s 90s quality visuals, right? And they made it work, and you could sort of get away with it, to looking shit in modern day.
Well, maybe.
And that is-
yeah.
And being less funny. I mean, the last season's had a couple of laughs, but it's clearly past its prime. And they had one season. It was only really the Back to Earth special that they did in like 2009, but it didn't have a laugh track.
What, the beginning?
No. Everything before Back to Earth had a beginning. Everything after Back to Earth so far has had. Sorry. Everything apart from Back to Earth has had a laugh track so far.
Right.
but that one didn't, and it felt really jarring because you still had the jokes and you still had the gaps for the laugh, but you didn't have the laugh, and it just felt wrong. It felt weird, you know. Because sometimes you'll get footage of like Friends, but they're taking the laugh track out, you know, and it doesn't feel right. It feels wrong, and you can hear where the laugh's supposed to be, but it isn't fucking there. And that was a crossover as well, actually.
With
That one, because
Coronation
they
Street
went,
popped up, didn't it?
yeah, because Craig Charles was working on Coronation Street
Yes,
at the
he
time, so they
was.
went to see him. In a meta, it was very Blade Runner inspired as well. Also, Big Suze was in it.
All right.
Yeah, she played a Russian-ish. They kept calling her Kremlin Kate. She played a hologram character in that, and too low cut top really for the character.
I just want to take the opportunity to point out that the genie suggested that Aladdin use his final wish to get Jasmine back, and Aladdin refused and freed the genie. And if he had done that, it would have solved everything.
Well, yeah. But also, at the same time, Genie can do what he wants. So he could still get the princess.
We can use him as like an ally. We can summon him.
Okay. Okay.
In a fight.
But only if he wants to, right?
Yeah.
Cool as they come, okay? By the way, kid, have we got something special for you?
Huh? We had a deal, yes? You help us, and we grant you your wish. Kyrie, go to her. Your vessel is waiting.
Why, it's Captain Hook.
Oh my god. I mean, that's a bit rude, isn't it, to focus on his disability?
Why are you
Yeah.
doing all this for me? What's the catch?
That's a rude thing to call him.
Well, he was called James Hook before he got the hook.
Oh, it's one of those circumstances where the name becomes the...
Yes, he rolled with it.
I seriously doubt that.
Believe what you wish. What
Do you think he ever wipes with the wrong hand?
I think he gets Smee to do it.
He gets you to do it.
Smee. Not me.
Yeah, you.
Shmee.
You do it.
Shmee. Ugh.
I mean, to be fair, it was funny the first time. And I may have to take this just so I can clip that one bit.
Yeah, we can summon Genie now.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
I've got
so
another
it's famous
Keyblade.
to go alone. Bloody hell.
Right. So, would you like my last topic?
Yeah, go on in.
Well, my autism stuff, my assessments.
Mm.
Well, I had
Yeah.
my.
I've not had an email, by the way.
No, I don't think you're going to get one, which
Oh,
is a
okay.
little annoying. But yeah, I had
Saves me a job.
my second of two assessments. Basically, they went through all the questions and the answers I'd given on this major questionnaire thing, which took like an hour and a half. Went through it. I expanded on some details. That was was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, and she said that she and the other person would get together and go over it and compare notes that day, which they did. And then 4:30 today, I had the sort of final conclusions. Hey, it's you. And she said that upon consideration between her and our colleague, I do meet many of the criteria for an autism diagnosis.
I mean, I did tell you all this.
Yes, but you're not a professional, so I am now officially autistic.
And how do you feel about this?
I'm well. We had a training day on Monday, and it was the guy who did it was someone who goes to places, companies, and talks about neurodivergency and helping with staff and helping managers support staff with neurodiversity, blah 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 blah. And it was brilliant. He clearly knew his stuff. He was very wise. He'd clearly been through a lot in his life. And where are you even going? Okay, so there's a thing over here. Oh, I don't even know whether this is where I really want to go. I'll figure it out. He clearly knew his stuff, and there was time for a one-to-one. We had a talk. And it was the first time I'd talking with someone who actually made me feel more sort of excited and like this was a maybe even a good thing in a way, just in terms of like personal development. This is oh, star. I don't know what that does, but this is a major milestone for me, you know, in my personal development.
Yes.
And it'll be interesting to see what happens with it. They're going to send me a report, which basically is going to give a rundown of their reasoning. So I look forward to them pointing out all the ways in which I am autistic on paper. And that'll have some links and stuff to like help and resources if I feel like I could do with a bit more information or whatever. But I don't really know what my next step is. So I guess it's just a matter of digesting it for a bit and seeing what's what. But yes, I am autistic.
Well, I'm proud of you, Ben.
Why?
Well, you know, accepting it, not being shitty about the fact that it's, you know, you were apprehensive about all this. You weren't.
Yeah.
You've come a long way since we first talked about it.
Yes, I was very apprehensive about it, but that conversation I had with that guy really changed my tune because he was like, "It's fucking brilliant being autistic. You see everything that people don't. You know, the autistic brain is quite brilliant." It's like he made me feel it was exciting, that I was sort of unlocking my true potential in a way, or the first step towards it. Tell you what it felt like, which is a bit sort of grandiose and twattery. You know that bit in Baldur's Gate where we made Astarion kill all those people and then he became a vampire god?
Yeah.
Sort of feels like that.
Okay. You didn't murder someone?
No.
Okay.
No.
Fair enough.
Okay, so now we're back at the Colosseum.
Oh, that's a point. It's
What?
just reminded me. There's one of the clips. I really fucking like it. I need to see if I can find it because here we go. I'm going to send you. Obviously, you're not going to be able to watch it yet, but I would like you to watch it before we stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
Getting it framed right was such a nightmare, but I was laughing for ages. I'm not even watching it again.
What is it?
It's just one of the clips from our campaign. And we don't even necessarily. It's not even us doing anything that made me laugh. It's just, yeah. You'll see it. You'll see it after.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Easily
Okay.
used, I think, these days.
So I don't know. I guess we go back to Traverse Town. At some point, we've got to fight Captain Hook.
Careful, he's got a mean swing.
Oh, I see where I fucked up there. I was going towards that and I went through the hole. No.
You plonker.
Okay, well, how about we go to Traverse Town first for a bit and see what's what. Maybe do some Winnie the Pooh stuff.
You do like Winnie the Pooh?
And then we can... at some point we end up inside a whale.
What, Pinocchio style?
Yeah, it is the Pinocchio whale, yeah. Monstro.
Does that whale have a name?
Monstro.
Oh, okay. I'm not that big on Disney though.
On Pinocchio lore, yeah. Well, I only know it because of this game.
Yeah.
That's what the level's called, I think.
No, I had a load of the books. You know the books with the stills from the movies?
Yeah.
You know, they had like big collection. I had loads of them. So I knew the stories, but I didn't you know. nice. That takes me back now. Actually, thinking about it. Did you get any Christmas presents of note? Obviously, we didn't get each other anything this year.
I very nearly did get you something actually, but you would have hated it and probably would have called me a dick.
Oh, what were you thinking of getting me?
It was a foot calendar.
What, like when I got you the Pat Butcher?
Yes, which I
the Pat
treasured.
Noodle candle?
I treasured. I was looking for another warm soap calendar, but I couldn't find anything that really got it for me. So I just ended up buying like a B movie one, which should arrive at some point, but the post has been a nightmare still because it's
You know what? I haven't actually got a proper calendar this year. So I would have ended up using it.
I did.
I printed out one from Outlook for my
oh god, that's like
my keeping track of things.
that's
but-
like a different level of poverty. You got more
Well,
money
I mean,
than I have.
printed it. I printed it using my printer, so I've paid for the ink and stuff and the
Okay.
paper. So you know, it's not that bad. It's actually probably cost me more in terms of you know, it's because it's Slapdash. I can print another one off, and if I need to for it. In fact, I already had to because I accidentally wrote something wrong on it, even though it's only the temporary one before I transpose it and print it out proper for the book. So yeah.
My fancy keyblade.
Looks like an elf shoe.
It's a sort of Arabic 40 Thieves style design, you know.
That's a point. I started playing another Assassin's Creed game yesterday,
Yeah,
and I felt very American in it.
because you were killing Arabs. For
Well,
God
because I was strolling into Baghdad.
like you own the place.
Yeah. It's Assassin's Creed Mirage, which is predominantly set in Baghdad by the look of it. It's also quite a short game, apparently 20 hours, so I'll probably have that done next week. How things are going. But I'm flying through this month. I want to have another good month on it if I can. And then I think I've already done 5. Yeah, I've done 5, but it helps that one of them was like a 3-hour game and I finished one. And you know the Walking Dead game that we did?
Yeah.
There's a few others of those that I own. So I've been doing those, and because they are individual installs, I'm counting them separately. Because they're separate items on the actual list on Steam, and therefore they're separate items on my list. Is how I treat it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't therefore then treat things like the what's it called? The Crash Bandicoot games 1, 2, and 3 as separate. But they are very distinct, different games, all with one launcher.
Yeah.
Which is why I count them as separate as well.
Yeah.
But my rules are quite specific for it. I think I'm fair.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, I'm flying. I hopefully have a few more done this weekend because I can do one of them in about an hour and a half, 2 hours if I'm get on with it.
Money.
So I could probably get 2 or 3 done. But they're abstract thought ones. They're more point and click adventure than the. I know the Walking Dead stuff was point and click adventure, but it was at least made sense. You know what you were doing a lot of the time. Whereas it doesn't always make sense. Like for the last one I did, you had to tell someone that their daughter fancied you, was in love with you,
right?
So that they would curse you with the basically a repulso curse, so that people of the opposite sex would be literally pushed away from you if you spoke to them, and then go and talk to a infantile Amelia Earhart to push her down the corridor into some elves' arms, where they would then get her to test their new toy that they're making for technically Santa.
Sorry, what game is this?
It's just fucking. This is Sam and Max something or other.
Adventures in Time
Tomb
or
of-
something.
Sam and Max, the Tomb of Sam and Mac,
Right.
and it's like fucking ridiculous. That's evidenced by the fact that this is a thing. I didn't make any of that up.
I was trying to figure out what you were. I'll be honest, I sort of tuned out because I was focusing on the game a little bit, and I was like, that sounds like a weird Assassin's Creed game with potions and
No,
elves. The Amelia Earhart bit made
weird.
sense, but
Well, I mean, the latest part of any Assassin's Creed game that you play, so far as I'm aware, is the one where you accidentally end up temporarily in World War II Paris, and you are climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Naturally, because how else would you know it's Paris, right?
Yeah, you gotta, yeah, unless you were eating a croissant under the Arc de Triomphe
Yeah, you know,
or something.
with a pavement made out of croissants.
Yeah. And something racist happening. Woo! Splash.
Mon Dieu!
Okay. That's not the right way. Okay, fine, I'll fight this. Might as well get a bit of experience while we're pissing about. And then
Yeah, why not?
we'll call it soon enough because we've done the big boss fight and...
It'll be an early finish for us, all things considered.
Yeah.
Nice to ease us back in, isn't it? For
Yeah. Okay, that's just a painted door. I'm looking for the fire door, but I can never bloody remember. Is it down here by any chance? Probably not. Hello. Oh. The thing about these, you got to take them from behind. Otherwise, you don't. There we
Why?
go.
Good heavens.
So. Did you get ill over Christmas?
So I had my... I didn't get proper ill,
Yeah.
but I had my earache.
Oh yeah,
And
that.
It started out and felt very much like when I had my big earache ear
Oh, I
infection
remember that.
back
That
in
was
February,
bad for
March
you,
time.
yeah.
It was a fucking nightmare. I hated it.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember when it was. I thought it was more recent than that. But I knew that we talked about it in the
Yeah.
in the descriptions of the video. So I searched ear and scrolled through, and there were 3 videos on the truck where the description is like, yeah, Jordan's still got a bad earache. And it's like, of course I fucking have. We recorded it all the same fucking night, you know. This isn't a week-long malady that we're recording here. We just happen to spread it out. But no, I see. I basically spent a day with my ear hurting and being full, and I couldn't really do anything about it. And I spent that day having drank a litre of a milky coffee from like a carton,
Yeah.
and then just lemon and ginger tea.
Yeah.
And I'm going to level with you. I shouldn't be drinking a litre of milky coffee based on how my bowels operate.
No, that runs out. Yeah, like fucking water down a
Yeah.
drain pipe.
Exactly. It gave me the shits. And I think between that and the lemon and ginger tea, I basically prevented it from being a major issue. I think I shat out half the problem and soothed the rest. Because 2-3 days later, I'd gone through the sore throat stage of being ill. Because everyone sort of gets a sore throat when they're ill, don't they? It's weird. I went through that stage, and then I'm fine again. I mean, occasionally my ear will have a little twinge. It's like 2-3 seconds, and then gone for 4 hours. So all's good. I'm fine. I've cured myself. Maybe I found the solution to all my maladies. If I ever get cancer, the first thing I'm going to do, drink down a litre of that fucking milky coffee, lemon and ginger tea. We'll see how good I am. If it ends up solving my problem, I'm going to the cancer research and asking them what's taking them so fucking long. It won't solve that sort of problem because, you know...
That's facetious.
Exactly.
No.
I'm not a doctor.
No. Well, the reason I ask is that a lot of people at work had gotten ill over the holiday. A lot of flu going about.
Yeah,
And
there is, isn't there?
I'm glad I had my flu jab because I did get a winter cold that was going around, but I can get the flu. Where's the poo book?
I don't know.
Where is the poo book? Oh, here it is, I think. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I know a few people that have gotten ill, including my line manager at work who came into the office Wednesday for half the morning and went home. And it's like, maybe you should have just stayed at home in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah.
And therefore will not be in tomorrow because they're still feeling like shit.
Yeah. That's the
It's
thing.
fine. I get it. They're like, oh, do you want me to get someone else to come in so you're not on your own? It's like, no, I'm fine. I'll be fine. You know, I'm a big boy now, funnily enough. Less than 2,000 days that I spent half my life working for that company.
God, that's... How do you feel about that?
I have mixed thoughts about that, and I don't want to elaborate any further. Look, at the end of the day, it shows a personal commitment to staying somewhere. Like, I don't understand the logic behind why someone would want to hire someone who keeps moving jobs. Right? If you're hiring someone, surely you want someone who is going to stay and do the fucking job.
Right? I mean, the experience of having lots of places, but I see your point. I'm...
If someone is a serial job swapper, that to me is an undesirable person to hire because it's only a matter of time before they shift off again. Whereas someone who has stayed somewhere for, at my point, it is now 13 years. 13 years of my 13 and a half years of employable life.
Yeah.
You know, clearly I'm someone who sticks around. I don't plan on going anywhere. I'm a safe bet for hiring. As long as I can do the job, I'm a safe bet, right?
Yeah, I have no desire to leave my job. I have no career ambitions whatsoever. I just...
You can have career ambitions and want to stay where you are.
Well, I've no desire to move up, certainly. I just want to
Yeah,
come, do my job,
nowhere-
and be well regarded for doing that job.
There's not many places
yeah.
for me to move up to where I am at the moment. I'd need someone to leave or die. And it either could happen first, to be fair. There is that potential job opening that's coming along, but I don't think it's going to actually end up being a job that anyone does. And we're all just going to end up doing it between us. So, that's a shitter.
Well, the job I do on Fridays, they're really accommodating. I happened to pop down because I wouldn't need my timesheet signed. Jesus, don't fuck them up. And
Jesus.
And the head lady was there, and we got to talking, and she. We have no idea how long I'm going to be doing my casual work down there, but she basically said, "Look, let's just."
Is that still Cambridge?
No. This is the campus I'm at the minute. It's in a different department, just light admin every Friday. So it's a casual thing. We've no idea how long I'm going to be down there, but she basically said, "Look, let's just keep going, and maybe nobody will notice, and just we'll just keep you here until somebody says otherwise." And then she said, "Like, you are all right to work from home," and I told her I didn't have a laptop because for some fucking reason our department is pretty down on working from home, which is dumb. But she said they've got a tower, a computer tower. So basically, it seems like another member of the team is going to come to my house with this tower so I can work from home.
Wow.
On a Friday.
Wow, that's very accommodating.
It would help me because it means I could do my lunch shop, Friday lunchtime. If I can have therapy on a Friday again because I can just go and do that for a couple of hours and then come back and just work from home at my leisure and do some hours. And strictly speaking, I don't really have to do any hours because I am only casual, but I want to because it's good to help out and it's extra money. Look at us mounting one another. Oh, a ladder.
Good heavens. Goofy would be on the bottom, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He's a weird fella like that.
Yeah. Oh. These got items to make unusual new items. Okay. Yeah, we've done that. I think I've got some of the things you want.
Let's synthesize.
Okay. What's an energy bangle?
I don't know, but you can make 4 of them.
Power chain, a guard, earring, dark ring. Okay, fuck it. Let's just start from the bottom and work our way up. Alright.
Okay.
Uh, buh, 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 buh.
Would it not be an equipment?
I think you're probably right. It's not equipment. I would have to. Yeah, I'd have to. Hang on. That's so dumb. Okay,
Yeah, they are,
reduces
they're-
dark damage by 20. And raises
Do we
defense.
do an awful lot of dark damage?
I don't know what counts as dark damage. It seems like the enemies in general would do dark damage, right?
I don't know.
What
Oh, hang on. Yeah, go back, because if you there you go. They're the other ones you made.
Alright, slightly raises max HP and defense. Slightly raises strength. Okay. Fire and dark damage. So there's not really much point me getting rid of either one of those.
No.
Okay. Okay. Am I Robin?
You may well be wrong.
They had the puppies in this shop. There was actually another topic I wanted to discuss that I completely forgot about.
Okay.
Well, I will mention just offhand that Primal Series 3 is coming out on Sunday, which I'm very much looking forward to because I fucking love Primal. But I was intrigued by a by a trailer for a movie I saw.
Oh, what's the movie?
The Death of Robin Hood.
I'm not familiar.
So it's got Hugh Jackman,
Mm-hmm.
and he's playing, well, an elderly Robin Hood. And he's on an island,
Oh,
and the
fair
gist of it is that the legend of Robin Hood has been sort of taken, and they've run with it, in that he was just a bandit, really, and he did terrible things and was a bit of a thug. And I guess it's him coming to terms with that and redeeming himself. But it's an interesting take on a character that's been done to fucking death.
Isn't he ever doing a Neil Diamond movie?
What?
Isn't he doing a Neil Diamond movie as well?
I don't know.
I feel like I've seen adverts for him dressed up as what I'm assuming Neil Diamond looks like, with a Sweet Caroline playing in there. So I'm gonna look that. I'm gonna look it up because I'm sure it's a thing. Hugh Jackman, Neil Diamond. Yeah, Song Sung Blue. And how it? Where is it? Oh no, hang on. Okay, no, that makes sense. It's the film stars Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson as Mike and Claire Sardina, who perform as the Neil Diamond tribute act Lightning and Thunder.
Hmm.
Okay, and it's based on the 2008 documentary, which follows the Neil Diamond tribute act. Okay, so actually, it's a very convincing that it's meant to be Neil Diamond, based on it not actually being. It's a tribute act. That's what we're at now. We're doing biopics about tribute acts. But...
I want to see someone do
Jesus.
a biopic of the Peter Kay impersonator guy.
Okay.
That's what I want to see. That is just weird. It's just doing Peter Kay's act. It's just weird.
I'll tell you what I learned earlier today. It was someone talking about bad TV finales,
Yeah.
and Seinfeld came up,
Yeah.
and someone said, as bad as that finale was, that show finale gave Frank Sinatra the best chance of living that he could have possibly been given, in the sense that because everyone was at home watching that, the ambulance that picked him up from his house when he had his heart attack only took 4 minutes to get to the hospital. He still died, but realistically, like, what the fuck, right? Seinfeld nearly saved Frank Sinatra, it seems.
Whenever I think of bad TV finales, I always think of the revival of Crossroads, where they literally did it was all a dream.
Yeah.
It got cancelled, and all the characters were working in like a supermarket, and one of the characters was a fan of the original Crossroads series, and had a dream that they were all in it, which didn't explain why the hotel set was completely different, and next to none of the main stars were in it.
Oh, yes, you just reminded me. You just reminded me.
What?
As we discussed, I've been watching Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
And something caught my attention. Now, I understand it is a comedy show.
Yeah.
Continuity is not something that necessarily matters all that much in a comedy TV show.
Yeah.
I get this. I understand this. But there is a point right at the very start, and for the first 2 seasons, where we are repeatedly told that the main character, Dave Lister, is in fact the 169th ranked member of the crew. He is the lowest ranked member of the crew.
Yeah.
That tells us there are 169 people on that ship. Yeah? Okay. A few seasons later, his companion character, Arnold Rimmer, is sentenced for the murders of all the secondary murder, of all the people on the ship because he didn't fix something properly and it ended up with everyone getting killed.
Yeah.
And the premise of this one is that he has judged himself guilty. He believes he is responsible for that, and therefore he is being sentenced to the crime. It's not a crime indicator; it's a guilt indicator, and they mount a good defense for it. It's like, this man could not possibly have done this job properly. The person at fault is the person who gave him the job to do. He is unfairly holding himself accountable for the deaths of, by that count, 1,169 people.
Oh.
That's quite a big jump up.
It's exactly the sort of thing that would bother me. Yeah, go on.
I asked a simple question. I said to these people, look, it was on. I should have known better because it was on the Reddit, okay, a profile. But I asked on there. Look, they say early on it's 169. Later on it's 1,169. Do we get? Is there an in-universe explanation for this? That's it. That's all I'm asking. Do they explain it basically within the show? That's it. That's all I asked.
Yeah.
And the amount of people who got offended that I wouldn't just accept that it's a comedy show and therefore it doesn't matter. It's like, that's not. I get that it doesn't matter, but I'm just wondering, right? Because I hadn't seen all of it. I've seen a lot more now than I have then. I've still not seen all of it. For all I know, they could actually explain it. And these idiots just don't know. But what really got me was the first 2 responses. Remembering I said in universe.
Yeah.
First 2 responses were the writers retconned it. Which is not an in-universe explanation. And I made a point of saying, whilst I understand that from a viewer perspective, I am looking for an in-universe explanation. And I got downvoted to fuck because of that, because these people didn't answer my question. And I called them out for it. Like, I wasn't asking a lot. I would absolutely have accepted, no, there is no in-universe explanation for this. And that would have been fine, right? Yeah. That's all. I'm happy with that answer.
Yeah.
But getting shitty with me because they've given the complete opposite of what I want. Someone was like, I don't understand why you're being downvoted for this. And it's like, yeah, thanks, I appreciate it.
Oh, no. It's a whale.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's alright, it bypassed us.
That's a relief.
Yeah.
This time.
Yeah. Oh, Jiminy Cricket's perking up for the first time ever. We'll land in
It's
Monstro, have a
Monstro.
look around, and then we'll call it.
Okay.
Get on with it, Jiminy.
They did an episode where they met Jesus,
Yeah.
but it wasn't actually the right Jesus. But they didn't know that because they weren't only listening to his first name.
So it was Jesus
So
Hawkins or something.
Jesus of Caesarea
All right.
rather than Jesus of Nazareth.
Oh.
So they were calling him JC still, and it's like, yeah, that's fine because Jesus of Caesarea. But and they went on this adventure with him, and it's like it just felt so forced. It's not. It's past its prime.
Well,
But
I
that's what happens.
suppose the issue with Red Dwarf looking worse as it goes on, especially in Revival, is that that's when they had money. And before they were doing it cheap, and they had to sort of work to make it look good. And then when you got a bit of money,
see,
you
what
pay less
bugs me
attention.
most about how it looks, not this last episode I watched. So I watched 2 while I was having my tea, which is what I was doing when you were like, "Oh, I'm very earlier." Then I'd only just sat down with my food. It's like, ah, shit. The so one of the main rooms is their bunk room, right? Which makes sense. The room that they sleep in and socialise in the spaceship is going to be a primary set.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But there are times where it looks like it's CG. It looks like they're in front of a green screen in a fucking, effectively, a spaceship living room. And I can't help but feel because there are times where it looks like it's green screen, and there's times where it doesn't. So I can't help but wonder why why it would ever need to be.
I don't know.
Does that make sense? Because
Yeah.
like if they've built the set, just use the fucking set.
Well, famously, one of the reasons Red Dwarf got commissioned in the first place was because it made a point in the script of saying interior a spaceship could almost be a hallway at the BBC, i.e. this is going to be really, really cheap. You know,
Oh yeah.
and science fiction is not cheap to make.
No, it's just like I say, if you've already got the set, use it. Surely it's cheaper to use it than it is to green screen or blue screen or whatever.
I don't know. Yeah.
Where are we anyway?
Like, I understand there are certain circumstances where you need to. You know, some of the effects that they do, it makes sense that they need to use CG for it, but it doesn't. And they're bringing in more characters as well to do stuff. Like they had one where they went back to an alternate 1950s, which was very 1920s in style because some aliens had gone back in time to earlier and prohibition was about electricity and electrical equipment and science and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Rather than alcohol. And they bumped it. There are so many fucking characters in it. It's part of what makes Red Dwarf work is it's the characters playing off each other in their ridiculous situation that they're in. You know, it doesn't work if you just throw more characters into it. You can have the odd one or two and it be decent, but when you've got a fucking proper ensemble cast for it,
Yeah.
like one of the big jokes in that one is they think they've found Albert Einstein in the park pushing a pram around with string in it, and he's got some theory about it, right?
Yeah.
It's true.
And it turns out that it's not Albert Einstein; it's just some bloke called Bob who happens to look a bit like him. And like that's this whole fucking this big joke in this episode is the realization it's not actually Albert Einstein. And it's like, well, it's just a bit weak, you know. When you compare it to, say, it's not even a very good episode, but the one where one of them accidentally crash lands on a moon, and it's a moon that warps itself to fit the psyche of other people on it, and so it's a hellscape because he has such low self-esteem.
Yeah.
Like, and so like they come across like a graveyard for his positive character traits that have died out at various points. Like Hope died aged 9. You know, I think that is vastly funny.
That's sort of a creative sci-fi parody thing.
Yeah,
You know.
like there was a point in this one where they went back to the 50s where it's like the bad guys were using outdated cliche things, and part of the joke was it being pointed out that they're using them. It's like, we're not so different, you and I. It's like, yeah, that was entertaining as a overuse of a trope back when Austin Powers did it in the fucking 90s. You know,
So
they did the opposite of the fucking I am your father. In that it was literally, I'm not your father. That's not true. That's impossible. I'm sure if you really think about it, you'll find out. You'll understand that it's true. It's like fucking word for almost. I mean, I know it's not word for word, but literally the fucking. You know what it's from.
Yeah.
It's just it feels lazy now. That's what it is. I think possibly what it is they've got too many writers now. I don't know. I could just stop watching it, but I'm so far through it now. I want to finish.
Yeah. So Pinocchio's a dick.
Well, of course he is. That's kind of his whole shtick anyway, isn't it? Like he's being punished because he's a dick.
A naughty kid. He ends up
Why?
on that island for that goat island.
You know what I mean.
Donkeys.
Donkeys.
Kyrie, did you find her?
Maybe. Catch us, and maybe I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, come on.
I don't know an awful lot about anatomy, but I don't think this is what whales look like. Yeah. How long have we been going, do you think?
I'm not too sure. You've got the maybe 45.
An hour 13.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well. Oh. Yeah.
I went quicker than I thought.
Yeah. Well, let's go back and see Geppetto, and we'll tell him his kid's been kidnapped and there's nothing we can do. Back to the mouth. And
The mouth.
I guess next time we'll go hunting for this child.
Good God.
This little wooden boy.
Good heavens.
So, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yes. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Join us next time.